According to Hopper, domestic ticket prices are cheaper compared to last year, but international ticket prices are at their highest in more than 5 years.
Earlier, Anne-Marie and Vlad talked to CBS News MoneyWatch reporter Kristopher Brooks about what's driving this pricing trend.
Why is it cheaper to travel domestically, and why is it so much more expensive to travel overseas?
Hey, Anne-Marie. So we got a couple reasons for that. So this summer is really going to mark the first time that international destinations have really lifted all of their COVID protocols. So this summer, you can really fly wherever you want to without any type of testing requirements or wait periods or anything like that. And people have been itching to get overseas, which means demand is up. And this is just simple economics. When the demand is up, the price for everything is going to go up. That's really the main reason. There's some other reasons, jet fuel is getting a little bit higher and that costs more to fly overseas. There isn't as many spots. So, even though demand is high, everybody can't get a seat. And so with that demand is high, that's why prices are higher.
That makes
on
sense.
The other side, yeah. And then on the other side, domestically, the demand is just sort of level. It's kind of the same as last year. It hasn't had a huge spike. So that's why the prices are almost the same, maybe even lower. They will go up a little bit higher around 4th of July, but for the most part, it's going to be around the low $300 this summer to fly domestically.
Well, I got to tell you, when I saw that, I started, going through the list of places in the U.S. that I've never been to that I would like to visit. Are more people opting for a staycation as a result?
Not from the research I saw. People want to go overseas. They want to go to London. They want to go to Tel Aviv. They want to go to all, the far-flung places. The places that people want to go to in the U.S. are some of those typical destinations, your Las Vegas, your Miami, your Phoenix, the same places we've been going to, for years.
Yeah.
That demand is pretty much the same.
I can tell that the U.S. dollar is pretty strong, and so I can imagine that people want to also take advantage of that, even if they're going to end up paying a lot more for the flight. What can consumers do, though, to ensure that they get the best deal on their summer travel, either in the U.S. or abroad?
The best thing you can do, especially if you know what your plans are specifically, even if that's a couple months out, you got to book it as soon as you can. The sooner you can get it, the cheaper you get it. You always sort of screw yourself over if you wait, a day or a week before, because you don't know what demand is going to be there, and you may not get a seat at all. And if you do, you're probably going to get it for an elevated price. So look out for deals on different websites, but more than anything, book as early as you can if you know your plans.
That makes a lot of sense. And I guess, you mentioned that 4th of July is probably going to take up. Should we avoid sort of these long weekends if you can?
Absolutely not. If you want to go out and have fun with your family, do that. Just know that it's going to be an elevated price. If you don't have to do that, obviously wait until the fall if you want to have a vacation then. I mean, there's ways around the calendar where you can get a cheaper price. But look, the summer is where everybody wants to see their friends and family. We want to be outside. We want to have fun. So just know, at least internationally, you're kind of got to pay more for that. But if you're going to stay in the States, you should be just fine.
All right, Kristopher, thank you very much.
Of course.